Hello everybody, thanks for tuning into this short review here. What it has to do with is the DXG 567V, which I call a pretty much a clone of the Flip Ultra or Minnow, depending on how you look at it. This camera has the standard setting like an Ultra. It would be D1 on this camera, which I'm in right now. Also has a high definition, which might make it comparable to the new high definition Minnow. I paid $130 for this camera just yesterday, which is what a Flip Ultra costs at Walmart. You can get a 30-minute Flip Ultra for 80 bucks. So, when I first picked up this camera, I immediately liked all the features on it, the way it's laid out better. It has a bigger view screen. I like the way the back is set up for the controls better. Reason it can be considered a Flip clone is because that doesn't make it a Flip clone. I don't know what would, but anyway, what they include, since you've got that flip out plug, it's not here on the table, it's on the computer still, but there's a extension that you can put on that little plug that comes out of the side of the camera, and it makes it easier to access whatever situation you may have going on your computer. That's something that people haven't liked about the Flip, is you're limited to trying to get that Flip camera to fit into your USB hub or whatever, and it ain't always going to happen. So that was a good thought on their end. Other little things when you first look at it, I mean, the thing comes in a big box like this because it's got a bunch of accessories with it, which is nice on the surface. So let's go through that. First of all, the camera itself has a larger view screen on the back. It's got a much better volume setting if you're watching something on playback on the camera than the Flip Ultra does. It's got 2 times the zoom. It's got a 4-power zoom, whereas the Flip Ultra has 2. Again, a larger view screen on the back. Feels better in my hand. I actually like the feel of it and the weight of it quite a bit better than I do the Flip. So, like the Flip, it runs on AA batteries, but instead of you having to use alkaline batteries, they give you a excuse me, a charger that charges the 4 nickel metal hydride batteries that come with it. 2 are missing in the charger because they're in the camera. Right next to it, that's right, you see the little plastic case for a memory card. Huge improvement between the 2 cameras. The DXG gives you a expandable memory so that you can put up to an 8 gigabyte SD card in there. Major, major, major advantage. Since the camera has 3 video settings, it's CCF standard, or it's called D1 on this camera, all the way up to high definition. Then you get a high definition cord, and then the standard cord as well for plugging into your TV for playback. Gives you a lanyard and a bag. Okay, I went ahead and here's kind of another comparison. The bag they give you on this thing, they were thinking a little bit better on it because it actually is slotted on the side, so you can open it up and slide the DXG in and out of the bag much easier, which means people are more likely to use it. The bag that comes with a Flip Ultra is you know, a glorified baby sock with a drawstring put on it. As a matter of fact, I think a baby sock might actually work better. So, but then again, getting back to the battery issue, it's nice that they give you nickel metal hydride batteries. It's nice that they give you an expandable memory. It's nice that they give you all these nice little extra things, and there's also a little mini tripod that comes with it that I don't have sitting out here. That's nice. But the first big drawback is that you see 6 alkaline batteries sitting there. I went through those in half an hour yesterday, and that was just on the D1 or the standard setting. That's insane. I can put 2 batteries in my Flip Ultra and it'll get me between 45 minutes and an hour of constant filming using the same batteries. If I was using nickel metal hydrides, and probably would do better. But this comes with nickel metal hydrides, and I still don't think that's enough to feed this camera. It eats batteries, so just be ready for that if you're thinking you want to go with this DXG. It's just a phenomenal difference between battery life and between this and the Flip. Flip winning out big time. Also, the issue on HD, if you're looking to get an HD camera, think about it if you're going to be uploading YouTube videos, because You may have all the best stuff for editing and uploading everything, but still the majority of people on the other end are having a lot of problems streaming the HD videos very well. And you'll see that by a lot of the comments that are posted on people that post high definition stuff, especially those who are giving tutorials on how to do it, and then you go try to stream their stuff and their video and it's all lagging and jumpy. Even though the picture is clear, it's halting and laggy and jumpy, and it doesn't come across that well most of the time. So you have to ask yourself, if you want the most clear, crystal clear picture you can get, or you actually want something that's going to play smooth that people can watch and enjoy well enough and understand the issue, point, product, or whatever you're trying to get across to them. I'm making this video, actually, I'm not posting it on my normal site. I have about 30 something videos on my other site, all done with pretty old equipment. I've got some stuff on a Flip Ultra that I like, but I haven't actually gotten it up on my other YouTube site yet, because I came across this camera and I thought, okay, before I upload all that new stuff, I want to see if this DXG is okay, because if it's that much better, I'll go ahead and bite the bullet and redo everything I just did on the Flip on the DXG. Well, I won't have to do that because I'm not that impressed with the DXG. And the main reason I reached that final conclusion was that I did a standard definition, or it'd be designated as D1 on the DXG. I uploaded it with their supposedly, their videos are MOV files, and they default to H.624 for uploading to the internet, and that's supposed to be a better format to upload things in. So I followed it and I uploaded a video, and then when it posted on my site, I went and looked at it, and I was surprised because the video was actually poorer quality, even though I did exactly what they said to do. You know, just followed the program as it's set up, MOV files defaulting to H.624, and it was a poorer quality than I've gotten off my 8-year-old Sharp, and at least poorer quality than the test videos of the Flip Ultra that I had uploaded. So at that point, as much as I like the look of the camera and the feel of the camera and the, holding it in my hand and in front of my face, looking at it, things of the camera, I like mechanically, physically, I like this camera much better than the Flip. But as far as what the Flip provides me in convenience, uploading to Windows media without having to convert MOV files to AVI, because the DXG will give you MOV files. If you really like Windows Movie Maker, you're not going to like this camera unless you like to convert files, and I don't. I don't want to spend any more time than I already am making videos. I'm trying to give people tutorials. I'm not trying to see how much time I can spend on upload processes. So if I could have gotten clearer video, without having to expand the work on my end, which is the whole reason for having one of these little, supposedly quick upload and handy, mini sets, whether it's DXG, Flip, whatever, there's other ones out there, then there's no point in it. I mean, might as well just do what you were doing, or not spend extra money or extra work when there's no real apparent change. So right now, I really have to say, and it surprises me to say this, I'm actually getting the better results if you weigh convenience and results and time spent, ease of user friendliness. I'm having to say that I lean very heavily to the Flip Ultra. I just have to not compare the body styles and the actual elements of the mechanical camera itself. The uploadability is there. The Flip is much better on battery life, which is a big thing. And as far as doing my tutorials and stuff, I'm never far from batteries or home anyway, so I'm uploading maybe 30-40 minutes of video at a time in 10-minute segments, so I'm close to a computer so I can dump it. The only concern I would have was having a Flip Ultra 60 is if I go somewhere and I want to take more than an hour of video. But we're in the middle of winter and the chances of me doing that aren't that much. So it's worth having the Flip Ultra just because it makes doing my tutorials a lot better, easier on me. And, maybe I'll get something else later. But I'm actually going to take this DXG back just because, it's just not enough of an advantage over the flip for me. I think, and again, I think actually the flip gave me a better picture, which is completely counterintuitive. If anything, if I would have been influenced by what I'm thinking, you know, I think my mind might have tricked me to see a better picture with the DXG, and I just couldn't argue that the flip was giving me a better picture. So anyway, thanks for watching this. This video is about done, and I'm on my way actually to go ahead and get my money back for this. I'm going to box it all up and get my money back for it and go with the Flip Ultra. Just more happy with it. Thanks a lot. Have a good one.